It's Tuesday, a beginning of a new week in the Japanese countryside, and wow, the past 3 weeks have been intense. The first one, I did just question everything I was doing here. Yeah, was really a mess. Then the second week was like, okay, now I do have a routine. I do find pleasure in my routine because yes, I have to stick this in my head. I like my routine and it's okay to like my routine, and it doesn't mean I'm living a boring life. And the third week was the results of the 2 previous one, because the meaning of a routine is to have everything almost exactly the same every day. Like this, you can really focus on what you are doing. For example, work is different every day, so you can really focus on it, and then you don't have to think about what I will do when I wake up, what I will do at lunch, stuff like this, because everything is time up. So yeah, you are prepared of what will happen. But something I wasn't prepared for is the moment of meeting new people or meeting people in general. And this is something I like, because that's why I used to love not having a routine, because I love something that I didn't predict. I love that. I love this feeling of just doing something spontaneous. This is so great. And now I discovered in the third week that it can still happen. Even if you have a routine, you just need to accept those moments. That's why I was happy that even in a routine where I don't know anyone in this village and in this house, it was the case in week 1, I didn't know anyone, and then now in week 4, I know people. I know people like the people who are renting me the Airbnb. I know the people at the onsen. I know some other people living in this area. Yeah, now I'm learning that if you have a life that is organized, well, you can organize your work better, then you have a free space in your head and you can enjoy more the moments you have that are spontaneous. This is something new that I unlock. Yeah, we'll see. I will see. That was a long talk. Good luck, my future self, for editing this video. That will be a mess, I think. I cannot believe I spent already 4 weeks in the Japanese countryside, which means it's over now. It was a crazy experiment because I felt really isolated at first. But after that, when I passed this feeling, I was also forced to understand how I want to spend my life now. Because yes, of course, as I said, I need a routine, but also, oh my god, I need human connection. I can't live alone. This is not possible. It's bad for me. I want to be alone sometime, but I don't want to be lonely. And there I was feeling really lonely. That's why also I was so happy to meet the owner of the house I was staying in for the month. I really connected with the father. That's why his kid and I went to see the fireflies last week, and that's why also on Wednesday we went together to a restaurant. And it was quite funny because there I learned that in Japan there is a possibility in some restaurants, I guess in the countryside, to buy a big bottle of strong alcohol and to leave it there with your name on it. So every time you come back to this restaurant, you can ask for your bottle that you already paid. It was a fun night. We had fun conversation with fun drinks, so it was a very cool moment. I really like that. And on Saturday, to thank him for the restaurant and the fireflies and everything else, I decided to prepare crêpes. And I knew as a French person to another French person that it's always a nice gift. Elle veut pas sauter, Madame Cabocha, elle veut pas. Yay! So it was really fun. Again, a really nice day. We eat them together, and then I went to play with the kids with the Playmobil. It's been a long time, but I really like that. And that's why on Saturday night I felt a little bit weird. Because yes, of course, in this house I had a very complicated mental time, but after a month I was finally okay. And suddenly I had to pack everything and move again. I don't know, I was starting to regret it. But anyway, I had to. So on Sunday I had packed everything and we decided to have a last meal together before they brought me to the train station to my next destination. I was really sad to leave them because they were really nice, and it's not every day that I will meet a French and Japanese family. Of course they are a nice family, so they texted me to know if I arrived safely in Tokyo, which I did. and I stayed there only one night, but I went to a lot of exhibitions. One about the manga Yotsuba. I went to see an exhibition of Valad, a Korean artist I really like. I went also to shop for Pokemon cards, and I saw the last Spider-Man. A lot of things to do, and I had to pack all of this in one day because after that I was moving again to my next and last destination in Japan, Onomichi. I think it's gonna be very different from this month I had in the countryside, and I hope it will be for the best. Let's see.